Chosen ones, October 6 is your divine moment, and God is urging you to open your heart before 9 p.m. tonight. Something sacred is stirring, a celestial alignment meant for you, and it's not by chance that you're hearing this now. The heavens are preparing to pour out blessings so vast, they'll shift your life in ways you can't yet fathom. Tonight, before the clock strikes 9, a door is opening, a door to abundance, clarity, and a purpose so profound it will redefine who you are. Are you ready to step through? This isn't about vague promises or distant dreams. God's call is specific, tied to this very day, October 6, and it's urgent. The energy of this moment is alive, pulsing with divine intent, and it's calling you to act. Your spirit already feels it, the pull, the whisper, the unshakable sense that something monumental is about to unfold. You're not here by accident. You're a chosen one, marked for a destiny that sets you apart. Tonight, before 9 p.m., God is asking you to open your heart, your mind, and your soul to receive what He's prepared. What does it mean to open? It's not just about listening or waiting passively. It's about surrendering doubt, letting go of fear, and trusting that the path ahead is already lit by divine light. Think of Noah, who built an ark when the skies were clear, trusting God's voice over the world's logic. You're being called to a similar act of faith tonight. The world may tell you to hesitate, to question, to hold back. But God says, open now. Your breakthrough is tied to this moment, and it's closer than you think. Pause for a second. If this message is hitting your spirit, if you feel that spark of truth, hit the like button and type 777 inches the comments. That number carries divine energy, a signal to the universe that you're ready to receive. It's not just a comment, it's a declaration, a step toward claiming what's yours. Do it now, chosen one, and let the heavens know you're listening. This moment on October 6 isn't random. The number 6, in its spiritual essence, reflects balance and harmony. It's the day God created humanity, a reminder that you were formed with purpose, woven into the fabric of His plan. Tonight, before 9 p.m., that purpose is coming into sharper focus. You're not just another soul wandering through life. You're a vessel for divine work, and God is urging you to prepare for what's coming. The clock is ticking, not to pressure you, but to remind you that divine timing is precise. Picture a seed buried in the earth. For weeks, months, it's been hidden, pressed down by soil, surrounded by darkness. But when the moment comes, it breaks open, reaching for the light. That's you tonight. The struggles, the waiting, the moments of doubt, they've been preparing you for this. Before 9 p.m., God is asking you to break open, to let His light flood in. The blessings waiting aren't small. They're life-altering financial freedom, restored health, relationships healed, and a peace that anchors your soul. You've carried burdens that weren't yours to hold. Financial strain, sleepless nights, the weight of uncertainty. God sees it all. He's not asking you to carry them any longer. Tonight, He's offering release. But you have to choose to open. It's not about forcing doors or chasing miracles. It's about standing still, trusting, and letting God move. Like Moses at the Red Sea, you don't need to fight the waves. You just need to stand in faith, and the path will appear. If you're feeling this, if your heart is stirring, type 777 inches the comments. Let it be your signal to God that you're ready to open. And while you're there, hit that subscribe button to join thousands of chosen ones walking this path together. Your presence strengthens this community, and together we amplify the light. Consider Esther, a woman who seemed ordinary until her moment came. She didn't seek the throne, but God placed her there for a divine purpose. When the time came, she opened her heart to courage, stepping into a role that saved her people. You're standing at your own Esther moment. Before 9 p.m. tonight, God is calling you to step into a role you didn't expect. A leader, a healer, a light in a world that needs you. The blessings tied to this moment will ripple beyond your life, touching others in ways you can't yet see. The urgency of 9 p.m. isn't about fear. It's about alignment. 9 is a number of completion, of spiritual fulfillment. By opening your heart before this hour, you're aligning with God's rhythm, stepping into a season where old cycles end and new ones begin. You've felt it, haven't you? The sense that something is shifting, that the struggles of yesterday don't define tomorrow. Tonight, you're being invited to close one chapter and step into another. What's on the other side of this door? It's not just money, though provision is coming. It's not just health, though renewal is near. It's a transformation that touches every part of you, your spirit, your body, your future. God isn't offering temporary fixes. He's offering eternal change. Like the woman at the well who met Jesus and left transformed, you're being invited to drink from a source that never runs dry. Open your heart tonight and let that living water flow. Your past doesn't disqualify you. The mistakes, the pain, the times you felt lost, they've shaped you, not defined you. God chose you, not because you're perfect, but because your heart is His. Tonight, before 9 p.m., He's asking you to let go of the old stories you tell yourself. You're not unworthy. You're not stuck. You're a chosen one, and the gates of heaven are swinging wide for you. Type 777 inches the comments to claim this truth, to let the universe know you're stepping into your destiny. Think of the disciples, ordinary men who became extraordinary through faith. They didn't have wealth or status, but when they opened their hearts to Jesus, their lives became a testament to God's power. You're no different. Your life, right now, is a canvas for divine miracles. October 6, before 9 p.m., is your moment to say yes to God's call. It's not about being ready, it's about being willing. He'll handle the rest. The world is loud, full of distractions pulling you away from this moment. Social media, stress, the endless grind, it all tries to drown out God's voice. But tonight, you're being called to silence the noise. Before 9 p.m., find a quiet space, even for a moment. Close your eyes, breathe, and open your heart. Let God speak. He's not shouting, He's whispering. And that whisper carries the power to change everything. You're not alone in this. Thousands of chosen ones are feeling this same pull, this same urgency. Subscribe to join them, to stand with souls who are stepping into their divine purpose. Together, we're a force of light, amplifying God's work in this world. And if you're ready, type 777 one last time in the comments. Let it be your final declaration that you're opening your heart before 9 p.m. tonight. This isn't about chasing wealth or fame. It's about stepping into a life where lack no longer defines you. God's abundance isn't just financial. It's peace that steadies you, joy that fills you, purpose that drives you. Tonight, before 9 p.m., you're being asked to trust that this abundance is already yours. Like Abraham, who left everything familiar to follow God's promise. You're being called to a journey where the destination is greater than you can imagine. The clock is moving, chosen one. October 6 is your divine appointment, and 9 p.m. is the threshold. You don't need to understand every detail. You don't need to see the whole path. All God asks is that you open your heart, trust his timing and step forward. The blessings waiting are not just for you, they're for your family, your community, the world that needs your light. Will you answer the call? Imagine standing at the edge of a river, its waters rushing with promise. You've been thirsty for so long, carrying the weight of drought, financial strain, broken dreams, weary days. Tonight, God is inviting you to step into that river, not to drown, but to be refreshed. Before 9 p.m., let go of the fear that holds you back. Step in. The water is deep, but it's safe, it's divine, it's yours. The story of Lazarus comes to mind, dead for 4 days, bound in a tomb, yet Jesus called him out. Lazarus, come forth. That same voice is calling you tonight. Whatever feels dead in your life, hope, finances, relationships, God is speaking life into it. But you have to open your heart to hear him. Before 9 p.m., let his voice break through. Let it unravel the bindings of doubt and fear. You're not meant to stay in the tomb. You're meant to rise. This moment is sacred, chosen one. October 6 isn't just another day. It's a divine marker, a turning point. God is urging you to act, to open, to trust. The number 777 you typed in the comments isn't just a number. It's a covenant, a signal that you're aligning with heaven's plan. Your faith is the key that unlocks the door. Don't let this moment pass. The heavens are watching, and your destiny is waiting. You've faced trials that tested your spirit, moments when the world seemed against you, when darkness felt heavier than light. Yet here you are, still standing, still shining. That resilience is no accident. It's the mark of a chosen one. Tonight, God is honoring that strength. He's not asking you to fight harder. He's asking you to rest in his promise. Open your heart before 9 p.m. and watch how he turns your scars into stars. The urgency of this moment isn't about rushing, it's about readiness. God's timing is perfect, and October 6, before 9 p.m., is when the heavens are aligned for you. Think of the wise virgins in the parable who kept their lamps ready for the bridegroom's arrival. Your lamp is your faith, your willingness to open. Trim it now, fill it with trust. When the moment comes, you'll be ready to step into the light. You're not here to blend in, you're not here to shrink. You're a chosen one, crafted for a purpose that shakes the earth. Tonight, God is urging you to claim that purpose. Before 9 p.m., let go of the small version of yourself, the one that doubts, that hesitates, that settles. Open your heart to the vastness of his plan. The gates of heaven are opening, and your name is written on them. The world may not see it yet, but you're about to shine in ways that leave others in awe. Like Joseph, who went from a pit to a palace, your journey has been preparing you for this. Every trial, every tear, every moment of waiting, it's all led to October 6. Before 9 p.m., God is asking you to trust the process. Open your heart and let him show you the palace he's built for you. This isn't about forcing change. It's about receiving what's already been prepared. God's blessings don't require you to strive, they require you to believe. Tonight, before 9 p.m., take a moment to breathe, to pray, to listen. Ask God to show you the door he's opening. It might be a new opportunity, a restored relationship, a financial breakthrough. Whatever it is, it's yours. Claim it with faith. You're part of something bigger, chosen one. Your breakthrough tonight isn't just for you, it's a spark that will light up the lives around you. Like David, who slew Goliath and inspired a nation, your faith will inspire others. Subscribe to stand with thousands of chosen ones, amplifying this divine movement. Your light, joined with theirs, will shine brighter than you can imagine. The clock is ticking, but it's not about fear. It's about anticipation. God's urgency is His love in action, pushing you toward a destiny you were born for. Before 9 p.m. tonight, open your heart. Let go of the past. Trust the promise. The heavens are ready, and so are you. October 6 is your moment. Chosen one. Step into it. Chosen ones. The call to open your heart before 9 p.m. on October 6 is a divine summons. A moment where heaven and earth align to shift your trajectory. This isn't just about receiving blessings, it's about stepping into a new identity. God is reshaping you, not to fit the world's mold, but to reflect His glory. Tonight, He's asking you to release the old version of yourself, the one weighed down by fear, doubt, or past failures, and embrace the person He created you to be. Think of a caterpillar in its cocoon. The world sees it as small, limited, bound. But inside, a transformation is unfolding, unseen, yet unstoppable. That's you right now. The struggles you've faced, the moments you felt trapped, they've been your cocoon. Before 9 p.m., God is urging you to break free, to spread wings you didn't know you had. This isn't about changing who you are. It's about revealing who you've always been, a chosen one, destined to soar. The urgency of this moment is tied to divine timing. October 6 carries a spiritual weight, a day where the veil between you and your purpose thins. God isn't asking you to force your way through. He's asking you to trust, to open, to let His hand guide you. Like Daniel in the lion's den, your faith is your shield. The world may roar, but God's voice is louder. Tonight, before 9 p.m., listen for it. Let it steady your heart. You've carried dreams that felt too big, too impossible. Maybe you've buried them, thinking they're out of reach. But God hasn't forgotten. Tonight, He's breathing life into those dreams. Before 9 p.m., take a moment to remember what you've longed for: a thriving business, a healed family, a life of purpose. Open your heart to the possibility that those dreams aren't just yours. They're His promises, waiting to unfold. The world often tells you to shrink, to settle, to accept less. But God's plan is different. He's calling you to expand, to step into spaces you never thought you'd occupy. Like Ruth, who left her homeland with nothing but faith, you're being led to a field of abundance. Before 9 p.m. tonight, trust that God is guiding you to your Boaz, your provision, your place of rest. Open your heart and let Him lead. You're not defined by your circumstances. The bills, the stress, the setbacks, they don't have the final word. God does. Tonight, before 9 p.m., He's asking you to shift your focus from what's against you to what's for you. Psalm 23 says, "You prepare a table before me in the presence of my enemies. Your feast is ready, chosen one. Open your heart and walk to the table He's set." Every trial you've faced has been a refining fire. Like gold purified in the furnace, you're emerging stronger, brighter, more radiant. The heat wasn't meant to destroy you. It was meant to shape you. Before 9 p.m., let go of the pain you've carried. Open your heart to the truth that your scars are proof of God's faithfulness. They're not marks of failure. They're badges of victory. You're part of a divine tapestry, woven with purpose. Your life isn't a series of random events. It's a story God is writing. Tonight, October 6, is a pivotal chapter. Before 9 p.m., God is urging you to turn the page. Open your heart to the next part of your story, where lack gives way to abundance, where sorrow turns to joy. Trust that the author knows the ending, and it's glorious. The enemy has tried to dim your light. Doubt, fear, rejection, they've all come against you. But you're still here, still shining. That's no accident. You're a chosen one, and your light is unstoppable. Before 9 p.m. tonight, declare that no weapon formed against you will prosper. Open your heart to God's protection and watch how he scatters the shadows around you. Think of Elijah, who stood alone against hundreds of false prophets. The world mocked him, but God's fire fell. Tonight, before 9 p.m., your faith is the spark that calls down heaven's power. You don't need to be loud or forceful. You just need to be open. Let God's fire fall on your life, igniting opportunities, healing and breakthroughs you never thought possible. You've been in seasons of waiting, wondering if God hears you. He does. Every prayer, every cry, every silent hope, he's collected them all. Tonight, before 9 p.m., he's ready to answer. Open your heart to receive, not because you've earned it, but because he's faithful. Like Hannah, who prayed for a child and received Samuel, your answered prayers will birth something greater than you can imagine. The world is shifting, and so are you. October 6 is a cosmic marker, a day when heaven's gates swing wide. Before 9 p.m., align yourself with this divine rhythm. Open your heart to the flow of God's grace. It's not about striving, it's about receiving. Like the prodigal son, you're being welcomed home, not with judgment, but with a feast. Step into it tonight. You're not just a survivor, you're a conqueror. The battles you've fought haven't weakened you. They've revealed your strength. Before 9 p.m., God is urging you to see yourself as he does, a warrior, a light, a chosen one. Open your heart to this truth. Let it anchor you. The world may see your struggles, but God sees your crown. Your purpose is bigger than your pain. Every tear you've shed has watered the seeds of your destiny. Tonight, before 9 p.m., those seeds are ready to bloom. Open your heart to the harvest God is bringing. Like Joseph's years in prison led to a palace, your trials are leading to triumph. Trust the process and step into your season of increase. The heavens are active tonight, chosen one. Angels are moving, aligning opportunities, clearing paths. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to their work. You don't see them, but they're there, carrying out God's orders for your life. Like Elisha, who saw chariots of fire when others saw nothing, trust that heaven's armies are with you. Open and let the miracles unfold. You've felt alone at times, like no one understands your journey. But God does. He's walked every step with you, and tonight, he's calling you closer. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to his presence. Let him fill the empty spaces. Like Hagar in the desert, you're not forgotten. God sees you, and he's leading you to a well of provision. Your faith is your currency. It's what unlocks the storehouses of heaven. Tonight, before 9 p.m., spend it boldly. Open your heart to believe for the impossible. Like the woman who touched Jesus' cloak, your faith will draw power from heaven. Don't hold back. Reach out and watch how God responds. The world may try to box you in, to limit your vision, but God's plan is limitless. Before 9 p.m. tonight, open your heart to his vastness. See yourself not as small, but as a force, a light, a chosen one destined to change lives. Like Nehemiah, who rebuilt a city against all odds, you're called to build something eternal. Start tonight. You're not here to follow the crowd. Your path is unique, carved by God's hand. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the road less traveled. It may feel unfamiliar, even daunting, but it's yours. Like John the Baptist, who prepared the way in the wilderness, you're called to blaze a trail. Trust God's map and take the first step tonight. The blessings coming aren't just for you. They're for those you love, those you'll touch, those who need your light. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to this ripple effect. Your breakthrough will lift others, like the feeding of the 5,000. Your small act of faith, opening your heart, will multiply to feed a multitude. Step into that role tonight, chosen one. You've been preparing for this moment, even if you didn't know it. Every challenge, every lesson, every moment of growth, it's all led to October 6. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the truth that you're ready. God has equipped you, shaped you, called you. Like Gideon, who doubted but became a mighty warrior. You're stronger than you know. Embrace it tonight. The enemy wants you to focus on what's missing, but God wants you to see what's coming. Before 9 p.m., shift your gaze. Open your heart to the abundance on its way. Like the widow with a jar of oil, you have more than enough in God's hands. Let Him multiply it tonight. Trust and watch the overflow. You're not defined by your past mistakes. God's grace is bigger than your failures. And before 9 p.m., open your heart to forgiveness, both for yourself and others. Let go of guilt, resentment, shame. Like Peter, who denied Jesus but became the rock, you're being restored. Tonight, step into that redemption. The heavens are singing over you, chosen one. Zephaniah says God rejoices over you with gladness. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His joy. Let it wash over you, replacing weariness with strength. You're not just surviving, you're thriving. Embrace the song of heaven tonight and let it lift your spirit. Your life is a testimony, even now. The world sees your struggles, but God sees your triumph. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the story He's writing through you. Like Paul, whose chains became a platform for the gospel, your trials are becoming a beacon of hope. Shine tonight, chosen one. The urgency of October 6 is a divine invitation. Before 9 p.m., God is asking you to step into a new season, not by striving, but by trusting. Open your heart to His rhythm, His timing, His plan. Like the Israelites crossing the Jordan, you're leaving the wilderness behind. The promised land is closer than you think. You're not here to live small. God's vision for you is vast, bold, eternal. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the magnitude of His call. You're not just a person, you're a movement, a light, a chosen one. Like Deborah, who led with courage, you're called to rise. Do it tonight and watch the world shift. The clock is moving, but you're not behind. God's timing is perfect, and October 6 is your moment. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His voice. Let it guide you, steady you, propel you. Like Mary, who said yes to an impossible call, your yes tonight will birth miracles. Say it and step into your destiny. Chosen ones, October 6 is a divine threshold, and before 9 p.m. tonight, God is calling you to open your heart to a revelation that will reshape your reality. This isn't just about receiving, it's about recognizing the power already within you. You're not waiting for God to make you whole. You're stepping into the wholeness He's already given. Tonight, before the clock strikes 9, let go of the lie that you're not enough. Open your heart and claim the authority of a chosen one. Picture a lighthouse standing firm against crashing waves. The storm rages, but the light never wavers. That's you, chosen one. The world's chaos builds. Heartbreak, uncertainty has tried to shake you, but your light still shines. Before 9 p.m., God is urging you to embrace that light fully. Open your heart to its strength. You're not fragile. You're a beacon, built to guide others through the storm. This moment on October 6 isn't just a date, it's a divine convergence. The heavens are aligning to amplify your purpose. Before 9 p.m., God is asking you to tune into this frequency. Like a radio catching a signal, open your heart to hear His voice clearly. It's not about striving for clarity. It's about stilling your soul to receive it. Trust that the message coming through is meant for you alone. You've carried questions: why the delays? Why the pain? Why the waiting? Tonight, before 9 p.m., God is offering answers, not in words alone, but in a deep knowing that settles your spirit. Like Job, who faced loss but found God's presence in the silence, you're being invited to open your heart to divine understanding. The answers may not look like you expect, but they'll anchor you in truth. The world loves to label you by your job, your past, your mistakes, but God calls you chosen. Before 9 p.m. tonight, open your heart to His definition of you. You're not your failures or your fears. You're a vessel of His glory, a carrier of His promise. Like Jeremiah, called before he was formed, your purpose is woven into your being. Step into that identity tonight. You've felt the weight of comparison, measuring yourself against others' success. But your path is yours alone, carved by God's hand. Before 9 p.m., release the need to compete. Open your heart to the unique destiny He's crafted for you. Like David, who didn't need Saul's armor to slay Goliath, you don't need anyone else's blueprint. Trust your sling and aim true tonight. The enemy has whispered lies that you're too broken, too late, too small. But God's truth is louder. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His voice over the noise. Isaiah says, "No weapon formed against you shall prosper." Those lies are powerless against your faith. Like Shadrach, Meshach, and Abednego, walk through the fire untouched. Declare your victory tonight, chosen one. Your dreams aren't fantasies, they're glimpses of God's plan. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the vision He's planted in you. That business, that book, that calling to serve, it's not too big. Like Noah, who built when no one understood, trust the blueprint God's given you. Tonight, take one step toward it. Open your heart and let faith fuel your action. You're not alone in this journey. Thousands of chosen ones are standing with you, each answering their own call. Subscribe to join this movement, to amplify the light we carry together. Your presence strengthens us all, and together we're unstoppable. Tonight, before 9 p.m., open your heart to the power of community. You're not a lone star, you're part of a constellation. The world is shifting, and you're meant to lead the change. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the influence God's given you. You're not here to follow trends, you're here to set them. Like Esther, whose courage changed a nation, your voice matters. Speak, act, shine tonight. The world is waiting for your light, chosen one. You've carried burdens too long: guilt, regret, the weight of others' expectations. Tonight, before 9 p.m., God is urging you to lay them down. Open your heart to His freedom. Like the woman caught in adultery, you're not condemned. Jesus says, "Go and sin no more." Step into that grace tonight. Let it lighten your soul and lift your steps. Your faith is a magnet, drawing heaven's blessings to you. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to its pull. Believe that God is moving, even when you can't see it. Like the centurion, whose faith amazed Jesus, your trust will unlock miracles. Don't doubt your power, chosen one. Open your heart and watch heaven respond. The clock is ticking, but it's not about pressure, it's about promise. October 6 is your divine appointment, and 9 p.m. is the gate. Open your heart to the moment. Like the thief on the cross who found paradise in his final hour, your yes to God tonight will open eternity. Trust His timing and step through. You're not here to scrape by. God's plan is abundance overflow in every area of your life. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His provision. Like the feeding of the 5,000, your small offering of faith will multiply. Give God your loaves and fish tonight, and watch Him turn them into a feast. Your past has been a classroom, not a cage. Every lesson, every tear, has taught you strength. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the wisdom God's given you. Like Solomon, who asked for understanding and received far more, your insight is your wealth. Use it tonight to step into your calling. The heavens are watching, chosen one. Angels are dispatched, aligning your path with divine opportunities. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to their presence. Like Jacob, who wrestled and received a blessing, you're in a moment of encounter. Trust that God's messengers are working for you tonight. You've doubted your worth, but God never has. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His love. You're not an afterthought, you're His masterpiece. Ephesians says you're created for good works, prepared in advance. Tonight, claim that truth. Step into the purpose He's written over your life. The world may see limits, but God sees possibilities. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His vision. Like Joshua, who saw walls fall by faith, believe that your obstacles are crumbling. What looks impossible is already shifting. Trust God's power and walk forward tonight. You're not here to blend in, you're here to stand out. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to your uniqueness. God didn't make you to fit the mold. He made you to break it. Like John the Baptist, your voice is meant to echo. Speak your truth tonight and watch it shake the earth. Your struggles have forged resilience, a strength the world can't touch. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to that power. Like Paul, who found joy in chains, your trials have made you unbreakable. Embrace that strength tonight, chosen one. It's your foundation for greatness. The urgency of October 6 is a divine wake-up call. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the shift. God is moving you from surviving to thriving. Like the Israelites at the Red Sea, your path is opening. Don't look back at Egypt. Step forward and trust the sea to part. You're not defined by what you lack. God's provision is your inheritance. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His storehouse. Like the widow's oil that never ran dry, your supply is endless in His hands. Trust Him tonight and watch abundance flow. Your life is a seed planted by God's hand. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the harvest. The ground you've tilled through faith, tears, and perseverance is ready to yield. Like Isaac, who reaped 100-fold, your season of increase is here. Step into it tonight. The enemy wants you distracted, but God wants you focused. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His clarity. Tune out the noise, social media, stress, doubt. Like Samuel, who heard God's voice in the night, listen for His call tonight. It's clear, and it's for you. You're not just a dreamer, you're a doer. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to action. God's given you a vision, but it's your faith that brings it to life. Like Nehemiah, who rebuilt a city step by step, take one step tonight. Open, act, and watch God build through you. The heavens are ready to pour out favor. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to receive it. Like Daniel, whose prayers moved angels, your faith is shifting spiritual realms. Trust that God's favor is surrounding you tonight, opening doors no one can shut. You're not here to carry shame. God's grace has washed you clean. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His forgiveness. Like the prodigal son, you're welcomed home with open arms. Step into that embrace tonight and let it heal every wound. Your purpose is a fire, burning brighter with every trial. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to its flame. Like Jeremiah, whose calling couldn't be quenched, your mission is unstoppable. Fan that fire tonight, chosen one, and let it light your path. The clock is moving, but you're not late. October 6, before 9 p.m., is your moment to align with heaven. Open your heart to God's rhythm. Like Mary Magdalene, who found purpose at Jesus' feet, your encounter tonight will change everything. Trust and step into the divine. Chosen ones, October 6 is a sacred marker, and before 9 p.m. tonight, God is urging you to open your heart to a divine shift that will anchor you all in His purpose. This isn't about chasing fleeting moments. It's about stepping into a legacy that echoes through generations. Tonight, God is calling you to plant seeds that will grow far beyond your lifetime. Open your heart and let His vision for you take root. Imagine a tree, its roots deep, its branches reaching toward the sky. It doesn't strive to grow, it simply abides in the soil, drawing life from what's beneath. That's you tonight, chosen one. Your roots are your faith, your trust in God's plan. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to sink deeper into His truth. Let it nourish you, and watch how your life begins to bear fruit that lasts. The world moves fast, demanding instant results, but God's timing is eternal. October 6, before 9 p.m., is your invitation to align with His pace. Open your heart to the patience of His process. Like Abraham, who waited decades for a promise, your faith today will birth blessings tomorrow. Trust that every step you take tonight is part of a divine rhythm. You've carried burdens that tried to bend you: rejection, loss, the weight of others' doubts. But God sees your strength. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His affirmation. You're not defined by what tried to break you. Like Job, who lost everything yet stood firm, your restoration is coming. Let go of the ashes and embrace the beauty God is weaving. Your voice has power, chosen one. The world needs your words, your truth, your light. Before 9 p.m. tonight, open your heart to speak boldly. Like Isaiah, who said, "Here I am, send me." Your willingness will shift atmospheres. Don't hold back. Let your voice carry God's hope and watch it ripple through lives around you. The enemy has tried to silence you, to make you doubt your worth, but God's call is louder. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His assurance. You're not an accident, you're appointed. Like Moses, who stuttered yet led a nation, your weaknesses are God's canvas. Trust Him to speak through you tonight and step into your authority. You're part of a divine movement, chosen one. Your light joins thousands of others, creating a blaze that darkness can't touch. Subscribe to stand with this community, to amplify the fire we carry together. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the power of unity. Like the early church, your strength grows when you stand side by side with others. Your past has been a forge, shaping you through fire and pressure. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the strength it's built in you. Like a diamond formed under crushing weight, you're emerging brilliant, unbreakable. God didn't bring you through trials to leave you. Tonight, trust that every hardship has prepared you for this moment. The heavens are stirring, aligning opportunities you can't yet see. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to divine connections. Like Ruth meeting Boaz in a field she didn't choose, God is guiding you to people and places that will change your story. Trust His direction tonight and step toward the doors He's opening. You've felt moments of isolation, like no one sees your struggle, but God's gaze never leaves you. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His presence. Like Hagar, who found a well in the wilderness, you're about to discover provision in unexpected places. Trust that God is near, and let His comfort guide you tonight. Your faith is a bridge, connecting where you are to where God's taking you. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to cross it. Like the Israelites stepping into the Jordan, your first step will part the waters. Don't fear the unknown. Trust that God's promise is on the other side, waiting for you tonight. The world measures success by what's seen: money, status, applause, but God measures it by your heart. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His standard. Like David, a shepherd boy chosen over warriors, your value lies in your faith. Embrace that truth tonight and watch how God elevates you. You've carried dreams that felt too heavy, too distant, but they're not yours alone, they're God's vision for you. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to carry them boldly. Like Joseph, who held on to his dreams through years of betrayal, trust that God is bringing them to life. Take one step tonight and watch them unfold. The enemy wants you to focus on your limits. God wants you to see His limitlessness. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His power. Like Elijah, who called down fire from heaven, your faith can move mountains. Don't shrink back. Pray boldly tonight and trust God to answer. Your life is a story of overcoming, written by God's hand. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the next chapter. Like Esther, whose courage saved a nation, your choices tonight will shape history. Trust that your story matters and step into the role God's prepared for you. The world is noisy, pulling you in every direction, but God's voice is clear. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to hear it. Like Samuel, who answered in the quiet of night, your response tonight will unlock divine guidance. Still your soul, listen, and let God lead you. You're not here to survive, you're here to thrive. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to God's abundance. Like the woman with the alabaster jar, your offering of faith will fill the room with fragrance. Pour out your trust tonight and watch how God multiplies it. Your pain has purpose, chosen one. Every tear has been a seed planted in faith. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the harvest. Like Hannah, whose prayers birthed a prophet, your cries are birthing miracles. Trust God's timing tonight and step into your season of joy. The heavens are active, dispatching angels to guard your path. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to their work. Like Daniel, whose prayers shut lions' mouths, your faith is shifting spiritual realms. Trust that God's protection surrounds you tonight, clearing the way for your breakthrough. You've doubted your strength, but God never has. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His confidence in you. Like Gideon, who saw himself as small but became mighty, you're stronger than you know. Embrace that truth tonight and let it propel you forward. The world may try to dim your light, but God's flame in you is unquenchable. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to shine brighter. Like the burning bush, you're a sign of His presence. Don't hide your light tonight, chosen one. Let it blaze and watch how it draws others to God. Your purpose is a river flowing with divine intent. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to its current. Like Ezekiel's vision of a river that brought life, your calling will heal and restore. Step into the flow tonight and trust God to carry you where He wills. You're not defined by what you've lost. God's restoration is greater than your lack. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His promise. Like Naomi, who found joy through Ruth, your losses are becoming gains. Trust God's hand tonight and watch Him rebuild your life. Your faith is a key, unlocking doors no one can shut. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to use it. Like Peter, who walked on water by trusting Jesus, your steps tonight will defy the impossible. Don't fear the waves. Step out and let God hold you up. The world may see you as ordinary, but God sees you as extraordinary. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His vision of you. Like Mary, chosen to carry the Savior, your life holds divine purpose. Embrace that calling tonight and step into your greatness. You've faced storms that tried to sink you, but God's anchor holds. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His stability. Like Paul, who sang in prison, your praise will break chains. Lift your voice tonight, chosen one, and watch how God shifts your circumstances. The urgency of October 6 is a divine pull, drawing you closer to your destiny. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the journey. Like the disciples who left their nets for Jesus, your yes tonight will change everything. Trust God's call and follow where He leads. You're not here to fit in, you're here to stand out. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to your uniqueness. Like John the Baptist, your voice is meant to prepare the way. Speak boldly tonight and watch how God uses you to shift hearts and minds. Your trials have been a crucible, forging you into a vessel of honor. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to God's refining. Like gold purified by fire, you're emerging radiant. Trust that every flame has prepared you for this moment, and step into your shine. The heavens are open, pouring out favor for you. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to receive it. Like Cornelius, whose prayers reached God, your faith is drawing heaven's attention. Trust that blessings are coming tonight, chosen one, and stand ready to catch them. You're not bound by fear. God's love has set you free. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to His courage. Like Joshua, who led with boldness, you're called to conquer new ground. Step forward tonight and watch God make a way where none seems possible. Chosen ones, October 6 is a divine beacon, and before 9 p.m. tonight, God is urging you to open your heart to a celestial invitation that will ignite your soul. This isn't about chasing fleeting gains. It's about stepping into a covenant that binds you to heaven's eternal purpose. Tonight, God is calling you to align with a mission that transcends time. Open your heart and let His eternal plan unfold through you. Picture a compass, its needle steady despite the chaos of the storm. The world spins, but it points true. That's your faith right now, chosen one. No matter how turbulent life has been, your heart knows the way. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to trust that inner compass. Like the Magi, who followed a star to find their king, let your faith guide you tonight to divine encounters. This moment on October 6 is a sacred pivot, a turning point where heaven's blueprint for your life comes into focus. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to see the bigger picture. God isn't just fixing your problems, He's weaving a masterpiece. Like Joseph, whose dreams led him from a pit to a palace, your vision tonight will carry you to places you never imagined. You've carried scars from battles fought in silence, moments of doubt, betrayal, or loss. But those scars are not your shame. They're your testimony. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to God's healing touch. Like Thomas, who touched Jesus' wounds and believed, let your scars become proof of his power. Trust that tonight he's turning your pain into purpose. The world rushes forward, but God calls you to pause. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to his stillness. Like Mary, who sat at Jesus' feet while Martha worked, your presence with him tonight will bring clarity. Don't strive for answers, just rest in his presence. Let his peace guide your next steps. You've felt the pull of comparison, measuring your journey against others, but God's path for you is singular. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to your unique calling. Like Daniel, who stood apart in a foreign land, your difference is your strength. Embrace it tonight and watch how God uses it to set you apart. The enemy has tried to cloud your vision with fear, whispering that your dreams are too big. But God's truth clears the fog. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to his promises. Like Caleb, who saw giants but trusted God's strength, believe that your promised land is yours. Step toward it tonight with unwavering faith. Your life is a tapestry, each thread woven with divine intent. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to the pattern God is creating. Like Esther, whose steps were orchestrated to save a nation, your choices tonight are part of a greater design. Trust the weaver and let him craft your story. You're not here to scrape by. God's plan is overflow. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to his abundance. Like the widow's oil that kept flowing, your resources will multiply in his hands. Don't focus on what's lacking tonight. Trust that God's supply is already on its way, ready to fill every need. Your voice carries weight, chosen one. The world needs your truth, your hope, your light. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to speak it. Like Jeremiah, who spoke despite fear, your words will shift atmospheres. Don't hold back tonight. Let your voice echo God's heart and watch it change lives. The heavens are aligning, setting the stage for your breakthrough. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to divine timing. Like Ruth, who stepped into a field at the perfect moment, you're being positioned for favor. Trust God's orchestration tonight and walk confidently toward what he's prepared. You've felt moments of loneliness, like no one truly sees you. But God's gaze is constant. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to his companionship. Like David, who found strength in God alone, you're never forsaken. Let his presence fill you tonight, turning solitude into sacred space. Your faith is a seed, small but mighty. Before 9 p.m., open your heart to plant it boldly. Like the mustard seed Jesus spoke of, your small act of trust will grow into something massive,